Welcome or welcome back. My name is Tab and I love to talk about books. Welcome back to another episode of Read It and Return It. I am on episode 9. I don't think I've ever done episodes or series this long before. So for today's video, I do know the first book that I'm going to pick up, which I am really late to the game for this one. Quicksilver by Carrie Hart. Now I know he's gonna try and sit down. Yeah, sit down, write on all my stuff. So I know her, what is it? Grimstone or Brimstone? Her second book to the series is coming out soon. So I want to be fully caught up so I can be with everyone else when that book comes out. So I am going to pick up Quicksilver. And this one is a chunky little book. It has it has 609 pages and it literally goes to the last page of the book. This is the last chapter. There's no acknowledgments, there's no nothing. I wonder if that's in the beginning. I don't even think it's in the beginning. Wow, this author don't fool around. She's just she's getting right down to it. So I'm going to pick up Quicksilver and I will be back to give you kind of a rundown of the book and what I thought of it. And I think that's what I'm going to kind of change up in these videos. I'm not going to really give the synopsis in the beginning of the video because I end up just saying it again when I talk about how I enjoyed it. So I will be back after I read Quicksilver to give you an update. Unless something crazy goes on and I need to do a little mid-update, then I'll be back. I am on page 402. Guys, this book is so long. I'm enjoying it though. It's just, it feels like it's gonna take forever to finish this. I still have literally 200 pages to go. I don't know what to do with myself. I just finished Quicksilver. I read this book in less than 24 hours, 609 pages. My mind is spiraling. Lord have mercy. I need Brimstone right now. I need to read that book right this second. I need to figure out how to get some type of advanced reader copy, what kind of bribery, sorcery, stealing do I need to do to get my hands on this book. Quicksilver was so good. I literally, the first half of this book, I was like, ooh, I am not gonna like this book. It is so slow. I want like the tension between like the characters. Like, come on, what's going on? Where's Kingfisher? Like, I want to see Kingfisher how everyone else sees Kingfisher. And then I hit page 400. And from 400 to 609, this book rocked my world. It rocked my world. There was not a soul on this planet that could have gotten my little scrawny butt off of this chair to do anything until I finished this book. There was action, there was loyalty, there was love, there was fated mates, there was friendship, there was bonds, there was vampires, fays, humans, twists, turns. This book was amazing. Callie Hart, thank the book gods. This book was so good. Now, I'm torn because the way that I'm talking about it, you would think, oh, Tabitha, this is definitely a 5-star for you, right? I don't know. The ending was a 5-star for me, but it took me such a long time to get into the book. I mean, granted, when I got into the book, I was hooked. I cannot wait for the next book. I love this book. I will never talk bad about this book. I will recommend this book. But I think I'm going to go with like 4.75 because it took like 350 to 400 pages for me to understand what the hype of this book was about. I can't give it 5 stars because it didn't hook me right from the beginning. But when it hooked me, listen, I am hooked. I am a Kingfisher daddy, shadow daddy, come get mama, I'm waiting, neon lights. I'm there. Sign me up. But it just took me a little bit too long to get into it. So it is a 4.75. Who cares what my ratings are? It's my rating system. I'm a little bit stingy. I can't help it. All right, now that I got that out of my head, let me go over kind of my thoughts as I was reading this book. So thank the Fae Lords that there was a pronunciation dictionary in the beginning of the book. Because first off, why does fantasy need to have names that we need a pronunciation guide for? Like, why can't we just like maybe pick cooler regular names that are like fantastical? Not like, truthfully, I was kind of making up the names of these people as I was reading. Like Bellicon is Belkin to me. Like, what is it? The phone company, high speed company, that was Belkin. Ruserius was russet, like a potato. It just can't, it will trip me up too much, and it won't be fluid me reading if I'm like continuously flipping to the guide, or I'm like Rasubius. It's just, I make up my own names. Carry On Swift. At first, when I first read this book, I thought that there was going to be something going on with Saris and Carry On. But their friendship is so heartwarming. I love this book. And this is my thing. Fantasy is like this. They are so friggin' long, but by the time you finish that book, you're hooked. You love everyone. You want to be in this story. You want to be fighting the bad guys, fighting the vampires, jumping into quicksilver pools. You want to be right there with the gang. You want to make relics. You want to start freaking being a iron welder and bladesmith and glass blower. Like, sign me up. It is so amazing how these authors can, honest to God, make you feel like you want to be in this wild, crazy ass book. I loved every single side character. There was not a side character, and I feel even bad calling them side characters because they are main characters to me. They are all giving main character energy, and I cannot wait to read Grimstone, and I hope this book has 1,000,015 other books that are in this series because there's so many characters. This seems like this gave the series the ability to have like 7-8 books in it because there are so many great characters. They're all like, well, they're all not immortal, but like, are they ever gonna die? Can this like go on forever? There was one thing that really made me sad, and it made Kingfisher also sad, about Saris, and I don't know if that still holds true by the end of the book. I'm hoping that it's no longer true. If you know, you know. I'm sure you probably do, but oh my God. And then Onyx, the white little cute fox that's like Saris's pet. Oh my God, everything. Lane, Ren, Tilana, Lorith, even Danya. I didn't really like her, but I feel like she's going to come in clutch at some point. She's going to like come around. And God, I'm going to pronounce this wrong. Isabel, the witch. It just there's so many people in this book. Oh my God, I love it. Queen Madra, she's a cold, heartless wench. I was going to say something else, but I'll keep this PG. My son watches these. I mean, this is so much enemies to lovers. You could feel the hatred for these two, Kingfisher and Saris, in the beginning. It was so enemies to lovers, but then it was like bonded. It was trying to do the right thing. It was so many secrets, and they were fated mates, and they were bonded to other people, and they couldn't disclose some secrets, and tattoos, and Mamma Mia. It was just so... This book was amazing. It was amazing, especially the second half. Listen, if you are reading this book, you are struggling. This video, I'm looking in the corner, I'm already been yip yapping for 7 minutes, so I am so sorry. But if you're reading this book and you're thinking of DNFing it, don't. Just please stick with it, put it down, go maybe read something you're really excited about that you know is going to get you hooked, and please come back to this because it picks up, it gets so good, you are going to be obsessed. Okay, let me compose myself. I'll be back. All right. I know I said I was going to compose myself and come back, but I really don't think I explained what Quicksilver was about. Ceres, she is born in like the third spoke, which is the absolute core. They get like 3 ounces of water ration every day. She does not have any parents. She has, I believe his name was Elroy. He was in love with her mother, but they never did anything with each other. But after Ceres's mother died, he ended up kind of taking her in. He was a welder. I forget what the heck they call him. Like, they makes the swords, they melt the metal and everything like that. And so she learned from him. And Ceres has a younger brother, Hayden, and she was, you know, supposed to watch after him. Ceres decides to steal something extremely valuable and precious that belonged to the queen, and of course that does not go without repercussions. She's taken back to the queen's castle, and somehow, I don't know if I was like speed reading through this, she does something with a sword and Kingfisher appears. And then I don't think the story was ever really like explained about like where Kingfisher was. It turns out Kingfisher was like in purgatory or in some type of land for 1,000 years or 1,000 and some odd years. It's like Kingfisher and Ceres. God damn it. I wish I could, these are just normal names and I could just freaking fly through what I want to say without feeling like I'm going to mess up. Ceres. So the whole story is basically Ceres and Kingfisher. They are now going through the different houses in their realm, trying to figure out how to save the good people from the bad people. I mean, there's a million other things that goes on in between there, but that's really what you need to know. Like in all romantasy books, they're trying to prohibit a war from starting with bad people. And there's a whole bunch of sidekicks and side characters, and there's fighting, there's found family. It's just great. Okay. Now I'm done. I'm done with Quicksilver. Oh no, just one thing. Kidding. So the second book that I'm going to pick up in this video is going to be The Perfect Divorce by Geneva Rose. And I have to cover this up because I didn't put a sticker on it. But this is the cover of it. Everyone, I think, has seen this. I read The Perfect Marriage when it came out, and I rated that 5 stars. Usually I do not read thrillers 5 stars because, come on, but that book shocked the crap out of me. So I am so excited to pick this up, and it has like very interesting, like, you see the edges? It's like blood. And these are special books. You only can take out one of these patron select books per library card. And I also realized that they had Great Big Beautiful Life. So I dragged my boyfriend with me and I made him take out this book so I could take out Great Big Beautiful Life. And so he was a champ waiting in line with his library card. But I am so pumped to read this. I mean, this is gonna seem like a drop in the bucket compared to the 609 page chonker I threw through in under 24 hours. This is only 277 pages. So I'm gonna work on this at some point. I think I'm going to switch to one of my other videos I'm filming, reading Kindle Unlimited books, and I'm going to jump into another book. And then I'm going to pick this one up because this one seems like it's going to be quite a quick read for me. But I do believe this is on Kindle also. I am just forever, I would prefer a physical book over anything. It would go physical, digital, then audio. I love physical books. I will do anything to get my hands on a physical book. Okay, I think that's it. I will be back to update when I am finished. I am back because I ended up finishing The Perfect Divorce by Geneva Rose, and I didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I was going to. I ended up rating it 2.5 stars. There was no spice, but I feel that this book was just like a copy-paste of The Perfect Marriage, just with different names for some of the characters. And it's strange to me because I rated The Perfect Marriage 5 stars. That was the only thriller I have ever rated 5 stars. It was so good. It confused me. It was twisty, but like if I read it again, it's not going to excite me. It was just like the same pretense with just different like people. I don't know. And I heard that there's going to be another book, so this is maybe going to be a trilogy. I don't know what the next perfect thing is going to be, but I hope like it concludes after that, because there's some characters in this book that I absolutely cannot stand. I despised Sarah Morgan. I did not like her as a character whatsoever. Like, she's on my list of female main characters that I do not like, and she's still ranking up top. I had her on that list from when I read The Perfect Marriage. I didn't like her in that either. And the thing about this book is I think it kind of put me in like a book slump, but not in a good way. It was very unsettling, like what happened to Adam. I could not get over that. I was like feeling so remorseful and sad for Adam the whole entire book. Like I just wanted to finish it. Like it gave me such an ick feeling. That's kind of strange for like a book to do that for me, but that is what it is. Okay, so enough of that. I would say read it, especially if, you know, you plan on picking up the third book and you don't, you know, you're gonna read 1, 2, and 3, because they definitely are all like connected. You kind of have to read the first one to get what the second book's about, but it wasn't like, I wouldn't recommend this series. I'd recommend the first book and then to just like stop there. But if you've already read the first book and you really enjoyed it, then probably pick this one up. I don't know. So the next book that I have been reading, I'm actually already on page 322, because Anna Huang, I love her so much. She is one of like my top tier authors, and I just fly through her books. I love everything about them. So this is King of Envy. This recently came out, and this is about Vuk and Ayana. And they are so perfect. First off, I love a broody, morally gray, or like all around gray character. He doesn't even talk to people. He uses sign language. He thinks people are just not worth his time or his breath, so he doesn't talk to anyone. But he talks to Ayana. And there's a cat, and everything about this book, I love this book so much. It is a marriage of convenience, forbidden romance, and envy. Oh my God. I don't know how she still is able to fully incorporate the character based on his sin. And if Vuk has anything, it is envy to the upteenth degree. He is so good in this book, and like I said, I'm over 2/3 done, and I can only tell that this is going to get so much better. But it is a slow burn angst. It is so much pining and wanting for the other person, and I still like, there still hasn't been a resolution yet. And the resolution seems like it's going to be kind of difficult to do without hurting one relationship or another. So I'm interested to see how she is going to tie all of this up, because I absolutely love these two characters. They're probably my two favorite characters so far in this book. She's a model. He is like a extremely successful multi-billion-dollar liquor alcohol company, and you know, he does like other stuff too, but he's so tortured, and he has scars on his face, he has scars on his neck, and people refer to him as like the beast and she's the beauty. Oh my god. And she just loves him. She sees him for who he is. She is not scared of him. Oh my god, I love this book. I haven't finished it, but I'm already recommending it, and it's already 4 stars. I'm guessing this is going to be 4.5 by the time I'm done with it, and maybe it'll be a little bit more. Who knows? But I will be back to update when I am finished. I am back because I ended up finishing King of Envy. 4.5 stars. What did I say for spice? 3 for spice. Had the perfect amount of spice, not too little, not too much. Vuk and Ayana, God have mercy. They are my favorite couple so far in the King of Sin series. This book is so good. This is I will die for her energy if I've ever seen it. Vuk is so morally gray. He will do anything for the people that he loves. And listen, he doesn't talk. He only talks to the people he loves and trusts. He talks to Ayana. He doesn't talk to his best friend. He doesn't talk to anyone else. I think he talks like his head of security or something, but he talks to Ayana. The things that this man does to me, people stare at him. People give like grimacy faces to him because he has scars all over his face, all over his neck from a past childhood incident, and he doesn't care. He is so badass, and he is the definition of if he would, he would. Okay. I'm just gonna leave it at that. So let me see. His devotion to Ayana was otherworldly. I have never read a male main character who is so devoted to someone as she's engaged to someone else. This is a marriage of convenience. All of that is broken down when you start reading this. But like I said in my other video, I was about 300 or so, 200 or 300 pages in, and it still like wasn't resolved. I was trying to figure out how could they possibly end up together with the situation that they found themselves in. And it is perfectly done how it was done. It was laid out perfectly. There was so much mystery, like such a mysterious element to this book. I felt like I was reading multiple books in one, and this author does that. Her books are long, but they are so plot intensive where it's not boring. It's not just these two people like trying to be with each other. There are real life problems, real life insecurities. Ayana is a model. She's trying to get out of the agency that she's in. Vuk is dealing with the Brotherhood, which is like a gang, which he thought he was out of it, but now they found him again and he's trying to re-get out of it. And then there's characters from books 1 through 4 that get mingled in this book. Just enough where if you didn't read the first 4 books, you could still read this one and not be like, oh, what the heck does that mean? This is definitely a standalone, interconnected, as in the characters do make like a sprinkle of appearances, but nothing where you feel like you have to read the previous 4 books to have an understanding at all what's going on in this one. There is a cute cat. Nothing more than a morally gray, I will die for her guy than when he has an animal, especially when he takes in like a stray animal. He is everything. I can't say it enough. Okay, So, to do a quick recap of the 3 books that I read during this video, the first one was Quicksilver by Callie Hart. I rated that 4.75 stars, and it was 3 for spice. The Perfect Divorce by Geneva Rose. I rated that 2.5 stars with no spice. And then the last book, King of Envy by Anna Huang, and I ended up rating that 4.5 stars with 3 spice. So as always, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch my video, and I will catch you in episode 10. Bye.